Hello and welcome everyone to Yogami Kids. I want to introduce Yogami Kids platform just very quickly before we jump on to our presentation today. So we are a children's wellness and well-being platform, and we are bringing programs like yoga and mindfulness since 2019 across various schools, summer camps, enrichment programs around Boston area. And as we are growing, we want to bring in more programs for the youth, like leadership coaching, public speaking, mental fitness lab, yoga, meditation, and so much more. And Teens Talk is a part of Yogami Kids. It is an opportunity and a platform for a youth to come and join us on the platform and share any topic of their choice. If they have a passionate idea, if they're working on some unique hobby or interest, or if they have an opinion about certain topics, or if they just generally want to come and present to improve their public speaking skills, Teens Talk is the platform for our youth members. So today we have a very special youth who is joining us on Teens Talk, and I will let her introduce herself and then we can start our talk today.
Thank you. My name is Vaishnavi Kanduru, and I'm in 7th grade, and I chose the topic of eye genetics, specifically what color they are, the genetics between the color of our eyes, and I am going to present now.
Excellent. Share your screen, please. Thank you.
Okay. So my topic is the science behind our eyes, specifically what color our eyes are and why they are that way. So before I begin, I think I should explain why I chose this topic. So I chose this topic because I've always found eyes really fascinating, and each pair I feel like is really unique, and it's not so basic as just like brown, blue, or green. If you think about it, like for most people, including me, the first thing I notice when you meet someone is their eyes because you look at their eyes. So the distinctiveness of a person's eyes, not just their color but their shape, also tells a story that goes beyond simple genetics. Um, I was very curious about this topic, so that's why I chose it. And in this presentation, I not only hope to share what I've learned, but also deepen my own understanding of why each person's eyes are so special. So, why do most people have brown eyes? Before we begin, I'm going to give you a fun fact. So, about 10,000 years ago, all humans on Earth had brown eyes. Now, more than about half of all people living in the US have brown eyes. So, how come the brown eyed feature has survived all these years, yet we look so different? For example, if you see on the photo on the right, sorry about that, we definitely look very different. So, how come the brown eyed feature has stayed? So, if you think about it like this, brown eyes are far more common in people who are from or live in places with warmer climates. This is because people from those areas naturally developed excess melanin to protect their eyes from the sun. So, melanin basically absorbs light that comes into your eyes, and by doing that, it keeps the eyes, retina, and delicate tissues from getting damaged. So, the amount of melanin in your eyes determines what color they are. So, if people from those areas have more melanin, that means their eyes are also darker brown. And if you think about it, most of the world's population lives closer to the equator. So, like, India is very close to the equator. Brazil is also close to the equator. And in those areas, there's a lot of people. And yeah. So now you must be wondering, if all humans started with brown eyes, how did we evolve blue eyes? So, as you might already know or might not, all humans originated from Africa. That's what we think. And back then, we all had brown eyes. The blue eye feature came from one person, and they might have lived in the Middle East or Europe. It's not exactly certain. So it's basically like a mutation. It wasn't normal at all. And it partly turned off the ability of one of our genes to produce more melanin, which is, as we already know, the pigment that darkens eyes and hair and skin. So, basically the iris is the colored part of our eye. So it hosts a bunch of small particles that scatter the light that comes into our eyes when we see in all directions. But the wavelengths that are scattered the best are the short ones, and that's what we see as blue. So there are many rare eye features like albinism or other things like that. But the one I chose to do is heterochromia. And basically, what it is when your eyes are two different colors. So each eye could be a completely different color, or there could be color variations within the same eye. And it's built mostly caused by just like a harmless genetic mutation, but sometimes it can be caused by eye injuries or medications. Um, there are three different types, which is complete heterochromia. And as you can see on the chart, you can see one eye's completely grayish and one eye's a little is brown. There's central heterochromia, which is when the center of your eye is a different color than the rest. And sectorial heterochromia is when it sort of looks like a pie slice of an eye of your eye is like a different color than the rest. It's really cool. And that's all for today, and I hope that you enjoyed my slideshow. And that's it. Thank you for listening. Let me just exit the slideshow. Okay.
Well, thank you so much. That was very interesting and a very unique topic you chose to present with our teens talk today. So, what do you think? What color eyes do you have?
I have brown eyes.
Brown eyes. And do you know anybody who has a different colored eyes in your school or friends?
Yeah, at school you see a lot of people and they often have different eye colors.
Wow, good. And thank you for the presentation because I definitely learned something new today because I did not know about the heterochromia about it at all. And it's very interesting to see how even though both the eyes are like completely different from one another, right? With the I think the sectoral heterochromia, right? So that was very interesting and very great presentation, Vaishnavi. Thank you so much for coming on Teens Talk today. And I hope you come back one more time, maybe bring your friends and maybe share another topic with us. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
I just wanted to ask you how will you improve your curiosity about this subject? What are you going to do next? Are you going to present it somewhere else? Are you going to talk about it more?
I think I definitely want to talk about it more, not just to share it, because I also want to learn more about this topic. So I'm excited to research more and maybe make another slideshow that I might share with my class or here again.
Yes, we would love that. So, yeah, please, anytime you're welcome to come and share it on Dean's Talk. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.